Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to the channel. This is a process video for Tasty Tuesday where we are going to scrapbook those treats and family favorites and what I'm pairing it with the off the board because this is still off the board with pineapple papers and we do a daily for the month of July, and I am doing Cassie Flora from Paper Issues and it is super gorgeous. So if you look at what it looks like, it's got 4 little strips and they're color-coded based off of the collections that she pulled and used. So I am using the Echo Park Fire Lane collection. I've had this for a while, and I don't know when I got this. I didn't even realize I had it. So I'm like, well, I got to use it. So that is what I'm going to do. You're going to see me do all the strips and stuff. The theme for this month is like winter summer, so I took that kind of loosely and I looked at some of my travels, that the trips that I need to like scrapbook for when we go camping or just to get away from the city. And I found a bunch of campfires with us doing hot dogs and all of that. So I got out 4 colors to match these 4 strips. And as you can see here, I am just spraying them on and then taking off the strips so that it dries, and then those are going to replace it. So I'm just going through it, and you're going to see at the end, once I get through all of this, and I have no idea what happened here. I am super sorry. It is going to be like this for a hot minute. So just bear with it, and then it'll get back to normal. I don't know what my phone was catched on. I have no idea. I don't know if maybe I might have had to hit pause and then I hit it again and I don't know. I have no idea. So I hope it's not long, but we'll get through it. What I'm doing here is that I cut these strips 2 1/8. 2 1/8, yeah, 2 1/8 so that they fit. And then I did the same for those white strips that you see because I wanted to make sure that the colors didn't like bleed, because the 4 colors that I'm using is Distress Oxides, and it's Tumble Glass, Savage Patina, Fossilized Amber, and Tattered Rose. So what I'm doing here is, as I'm spraying them down and getting them ready to go, dapping them, and then I go back in for color tones to put on top of it. And these match actually really well with the colors that I'm using. It's like super it works. And I'm going to say this. I have no idea how this gap becomes after this section. This section right here, you're going to see me pull them off and I'm like, what in the world? So you're going to see me fix it. So yes, us scrapbookers that do design or like collabs, all of these YouTube stuff, we do make mistakes. I have no idea because I measured these out, and you're going to see me figure it out once I get done. Like, once I put that paper back on and then I spray, you're going to see it. I'm like, I don't know what in God's green earth happened. I was super frustrating when this happened because I was like, man, I wanted it to look like it, but then it actually turns out pretty well. Man, this is going for a long time. I am super sorry about this color. I have no idea what happened, but at least you can see it. I mean, it's still kind of bright-ish. So as I'm finishing up here, that's when you see it. There's the gap. And I'm like, what in the world? What in the heck happened? So then I go and I tape these back down because now I'm like, well, I got to do something with these things to make them look right. So I am placing a little bit of, I call it the adhesive tape. It's like the removable tape. It doesn't stick or anything. So here I am. I'm going to place these down so that it sticks, and I just use it a little bit to make sure that it's in the right spots. So you can tell I kind of needed to move it over a little bit, and then I got it right. So then I take it and I tape each one of these down at the exact same time. I was like, what in the heck? This video, between me messing that up, I don't know what the heck happened. I did a bunch of batch filming, but I've never had this happen before, man. Like this is a long time. Like this is a whole stinking video at this point. But yeah, anyway, make sure you go do the YouTube-y stuff. Please know that this is not my normal routine of doing this. This is not how my normal layouts are in my process videos. But there are the 4 photos. There we go. So sorry about it. I have no idea. Like I said, I knew it was going to switch. So now here are the 4 photos. They are the fire pit that we had. So the fire going. We're roasting our hot dogs. Eating our hot dogs when that one flips over. And then roasting marshmallows. And that is like our summer jam. As long as it's not stupid hot, stupid nastiness, we do this all the time. This is like one of our nightly routines. Is one of the nights we do this type of style of eating because it just works for us. And normally we'll do it like right after we do like one of the long walks or something, like the hikes or whatever. And we did this, but like our last trip we just took, it was too stupid hot that I just cooked. Josh did some grilling and then we stayed inside. We typically do play games and stuff too. So we try to give a little bit of a break between everything. So now I only have the stickers and the chipboards for this. That's why I'm trying to figure out how I got this collection. I have no idea how I got this collection because I don't even have the ephemera or the die cuts. So it's super weird. But anyway, I'm trying to make sure that I do mostly the colors that you see. So the peach with the peach, the yellow with the yellow, the blue with the blue, and the green with the green. Well, then I decided that the dark color that's on the background, which would be like navy blue, is going to show up in different spots outside of that tone on tone. And that is a little bit different than the one that I am following from Cassie, but it works because she uses black dots for the like the added contrast. So I'm just using the navy blue. This is called Summer Nights. I figured pun on pun, let's do summer nights. This is from Colorcast Designs. I'll link them down below. Jessica's amazing over there. She does an amazing job with all of her color casts that you get, all of the acrylics. So I'll link her shop down below. And her release just came out on the 25th, and it's amazing. If I didn't have as much as I have now, I would be purchasing just to add to it. So I'm just adding different little things. I have nothing to do with fireflies in this, but I add a bunch of fireflies and I add quite a bit of what it looks like. I really love how this one turns out. Make sure you do all the YouTube stuff. The links will be all down below. This is a playlist, so if you have not done playlists before, up in the upper right hand corner there are 3 little lines. You click on the lines and then you can filter it to however you'd like. But yeah, so I'm just kind of going through and figuring out what I want to do. I'm just kind of I'm trying to make sure that all the pieces that I have are the color tones, and then the dragonflies that you're seeing, or the fireflies that you're seeing me put in, they're the navy blue, which is like the black in her photos.
I don't know why I go when I go.
These are little fireflies that I'm adding on there. They look like enamel dots, but they've got little fireflies in them. And I kind of just place them wherever. Then I take all of the little dots that you see there and place them on their respectable color. And I just make sure that all of them have those colors everywhere. And I just kind of place them like on the dots or the little, like the little pattern that's on the pattern paper that I put down. Some of them land somewhere else, but for the most part, that's what I do. I'm just kind of placing them wherever, and then we're getting close to the end here for sure. Now, the navy blue, I tried to put them in just different spots that I think that they need to go in. But it's okay that I didn't hit every spot. And then I do the black outlines on everything. So the one outline is all the way around. And then I do like the outline on the white, like the white bluish paper that I'm working on. That just goes all the way around. And I don't do the individual pieces. Then the color tone or the color block that I have, that's where I'm doing the lines. And then that is it. The still shots are coming up. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
I don't know why I go when I go. I still don't know why this war in my blood. Why this war with all that I love? Oh, my wandering ways and these faithless days, I find it hard to explain my wandering